what's up, guys? So, I'm going to share some content from the Colombia trip that I took in September. And just to give you guys some background, I had people asking, like, what the hell am I doing in Colombia? And that was a Go Abundance trip, a bucket list trip. And basically, what that entails, it's a group of entrepreneurs, business owners, just I think 14 super successful guys that went on this trip. And the purpose, this was a mastermind, so it wasn't just all fun and games. We spent a lot of time doing knowledge sharing, sharing our stories, sharing our challenges, talking about business, tax strategies. It's a lot of networking, a lot of learning, giving, and it was pretty amazing. It was a game changer. It was a life changer for me. I learned so much. I made new friends. I strengthened the bonds that I had with existing friends, and it was just really cool. We started in Bogota, went clubbing in Bogota. We hiked up to this waterfall. We did some rappelling down a waterfall. We went to Bogota's historic Candelaria district. We played Colombia's sport called Tejo, which is a gunpowder sport. That was a lot of fun. We then flew to Medellin, to Guatape outside of Medellin, and we hiked La Pedra, which is this crazy rock that just sticks up out of the ground. It's like a freaking mountain, huge, and it was a pretty gruesome hike. We did some rappelling and mountain climbing around the back. That was pretty cool, stuff that I've never done before. Then we took choppers to Medellin. No, actually, we took a chopper to Cauca Viejo, which is a private village in the mountains, in the rainforest, in the mountains of Colombia. And then we went to the Green Coffee Company, which is owned by a couple of Go Abundance members. And we toured that Green Coffee Company. Some of us invested in that company. I was considering investing in a company. I didn't invest in a company, but I was considering investing in a company. So we toured that facility, and it was pretty cool. We had lunch with those guys. Then we went to a school, and we had a give back. We bought a bunch of toys for these kids. We painted and helped build a jungle gym at the school. That was pretty cool. Then we took another helicopter to Medellin, and we kind of had a tour of the bloody history of Medellin, and then we enjoyed Medellin's nightlife. It was crazy. I've never seen so many people out partying anywhere. I've never seen anything like that. We hit some bars. We ate at a really cool restaurant. We went clubbing. We went dancing. I haven't been clubbing in a long time, but I had a blast. And then the next morning, there was some paragliding. I did not partake in that paragliding. I think I got back to the hotel like 6 in the morning, and the paragliding was at 7:45. And then we took a private jet to Cartagena. And while we were in Cartagena, we did an amazing race. That was crazy. I did shit that I would have never done. I, wore a Colombian dress and walked around the streets with a basket of fruit on my head. I ate giant ants. I was dancing in the street with the street performers. It was pretty cool. Never participated in an amazing race. I never actually watched the show, but that was a lot of fun. Unfortunately, my team came in third, but I think we were robbed. I thought we were going to come in second, but whatever. It was still a lot of fun. And then that last night in Cartagena, we got on a catamaran and we were sailing around coast. And then we pulled up to this restaurant and we had dinner at this really cool restaurant. Oh, and another thing that wasn't on the agenda that one of my boys put together for us is we interviewed FARC. We had 4 former FARC members. And if you guys don't know what FARC is, it's a rebel group that's been fighting the government of Colombia for like the past 60 years. They signed a peace treaty in 2017, but there are still militias out there that never signed that peace treaty, and they're still up in the mountains. It was a very beautiful country, but we went to some very remote regions. And, to see the lack of infrastructure, the lack of a government presence in some of these towns and villages, the militia runs things out there and there's no government presence. It was pretty crazy. And that's the location that we had to helicopter into because our tour bus just couldn't navigate some of those roads. So they just flew us in with helicopters, and then we flew out, took a helicopter ride to Medellin, and went to this cool ass restaurant where we sat down and we got to interview former FARC members and hear their story and ask them questions. And that was pretty wild. So check out the video content. I hope you guys like it, and see you guys soon. Peace.